Still can't see you, Bob.
Got it.
Got it?
Oh.
It's all right. This is a test anyway. This is a,
Yeah, Jay, I see you. You look great.
thank you. Yeah, for an old man, you know, like everybody else.
Yeah, right.
I see Eddie Stone just joined us without a video.
And he's connecting.
He's connecting.
You got your Irish suspenders on too.
I do, a little ahead of time, but they're holding my
Yeah,
pants
man,
up.
well, it's never too early, you know.
That's true. For us Irish guys or half Irish guys.
Yeah, me too. Half Irish.
Eddie
Hey, John.
Stone?
Jay, how are you?
Eddie,
Ed, we can't see Ed.
No? Okay.
No.
Wait a minute. There I am.
There I am.
There he is.
hey, there's Bob.
Hey, Bob.
All right, Ed, you're next. We got three on the screen, three beauties from 1956.
Oh
Am
my.
am I there?
I hope we actually have some real beauties, not us ugly faces.
Why can't I get my picture?
Look at the lower left-hand corner, Ed. It'll say video. Unclick, the video is probably off, so click it on.
Huh.
Are you on the iPad?
Yeah, should I go back to the phone?
No, no, iPad, the iPad, I think the logo is either in the bottom part or in the top.
Oh,
I'm not
start-
sure.
I got
There you
there we
go.
Hey, all right. Eddie Stone. Hey, you guys, we're in the fast lane here now. Are you kidding?
go.
Jay, thank you very much. You've been a very patient man through all this. I tell you, it's like it's like a graduation from the 8th grade again. I mean, my God, it takes forever.
Hey, John, I figure we got this far, so we got to be able to do this thing, you know?
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah,
No,
this
no,
is great.
Who was your coach, Jay?
I'm self-taught. Are you kidding? All the way.
Good. I mean, this is great.
Yeah.
One click and we're in.
It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. As you can see, when I sent you out the invitation, I deleted all that other stuff and just the link. I guess that's the secret to this thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Even for me, it's a little confusing with all that other stuff on there, but I isolated the link and just sent that out. So
Can you email me or text me your picture that you've got as your background? That would be nice.
oh, sure, I can do that.
And if you have some names, that would even be better.
Yeah, you know, Joyce Stiles and I, we did the name thing probably 10 years ago. And I don't know if she's going to join us tonight or not. Let me look over here.
Yeah, she said she might have a problem.
Yeah, she said she may have a problem, so I'll send her a recording of this anyway. But
Okay.
we did it about 10 years ago, and of course, the piece of paper that I wrote it on disappeared, you know.
Okay.
I'm not going to blame it on myself, but it's, you
no,
know.
no, of course not. But maybe, well, it'd be a good way for you and Joyce to connect again. So
Yeah.
I can see some of the faces in the background that I recognize, but not all of them.
Yeah, there's some, let's see. Let me see if I can change the view.
I want to ask John, where are you living?
I live in Bethesda, Maryland, just outside of Washington, D.C.
Sure, I know. Yeah.
And where are you living, Bob?
I'm in Lexington, Kentucky.
Lexington, Kentucky.
Yeah, we've been here since 1975.
So we've been in Bethesda since 1983. So long.
Okay.
Weren't you in Florida for a while too, or is that
My wife and I, we owned a home for 25 years, from 94 until 2018, in Naples, Florida. We sold it in 2018 because we had a brand new granddaughter, probably our last grandchild, who's 4 now, and we wanted to come back here and be with her permanently.
Oh, perfect. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. You get to a point where you want to be with your family.
Yes.
Well, I'm jealous of Eddie in the warm weather.
79 degrees today.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I checked your weather and I checked Jay. You have snow there, Jay, don't you?
Snow and rain. Yep. Never stops.
We're supposed to have a big snowstorm this Saturday.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a cold front coming down, but it's not going to hit Florida. Just I
No,
just
not where you are, in fact. Yeah.
it's going to skirt above us.
Ed, do you have your shorts on again tonight or not?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God, you're disgusting. Yeah, we're supposed to get snow and ice on Saturday too. It's supposed to go down to like 20 degrees. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Been a long winter here in Cromwell, I can tell you that. Expensive.
Has that been good for the business, Jay?
Well, I retired. I finally sold the store and the building in September. So I've been semi-retired here for about 5 months. I'm just
Oh,
brainstorming.
you should have sent out a notice. I would have put in my order for my plantains.
That's right. I should have.
Oh, well. I'm sure you have a connection.
Yeah, you did have a connection there, a good one too. I got it to you, man, right?
That was great. We still have it. We haven't used all of it.
Oh, really? Good.
We're not major drinkers. Myra uses it for her bread pudding, which is really fantastic.
Yeah, Myra's a very good cook. She's an outstanding cook.
I got tired of drinking the stuff about 25 years ago, so I was just concentrating on selling it and making a profit.
So what are you doing in
Go ahead, Ed. I'm sorry.
Jay? What are you doing in retirement?
Just trying to make, actually, I'm not doing much. I'm really enjoying this, not having to be, it's almost like being let out of jail, I guess. I don't have to worry about opening the store, closing the store. I don't have to worry about alarms going off. I don't have to worry about 15 tenants that I had. So I'm just brainstorming on a couple of real estate things. We've been always in the real estate business up here one way or another, you know, so I'm just looking for some opportunities. If there are some, fine, and if there aren't some, fine also, you know. I'm good. You know, I like to slide into a plate from here, you know.
Be a benevolent landlord. We have a real problem down here with rents. It's really sad.
Oh, really?
Anybody who who's in rental is just like sitting there in a sitting duck to raise rates. It's
Oh,
sad.
Yeah.
Especially those of us that are hired. So I'm glad we own and not rent.
I had all commercial businesses because it was a commercial building, a couple of them. And some of them I didn't raise the rents for 25, 30 years. I mean, they were long time customers that were drew customers to my business also. So it worked. I mean, my theory worked out, you know.
Great.
It often happens when you're good to somebody else, it turns around and be good to you.
Well, I recognize that they were good to me. You know, they were bringing business into and was capitalizing on it. So I would wish them the best and just keep doing what you're doing because you're doing it good, and I'm happy about it, you know.
Hey, Bob, what kind of work were you in?
I've been a financial advisor since 1980. Actually, when I got out of college in 68, I became a stockbroker and continued to advise people about their investments. I sold my company about 3 years ago to my youngest daughter, but I still work in the company. I go to work every day and enjoy it thoroughly. I manage about a little less than $100 million for a number of clients. That's what I do.
Mostly individuals, not companies or whatever.
No, just individuals. That was my my approach. I never wanted to do anything for companies, although we do have some charitable foundations that we manage, but that's more her doing than mine. What about you?
What were you going to say, Jay?
I was just going to say, Bob, your last 10 days had to be some hair pulling things going on.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Did a lot of babysitting, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I can see, I met in previous times like this, Bob, you'd get 1,000 phone calls. What am I going to do now? What am I going to do now?
Yeah.
I told you not to go into that investment. Bob, I'm retired from the U.S. Public Health Service. I managed very large health programs across the United States. They were started in the mid 60s, and I worked there from 71 through 2005. And I had lots of different kind of jobs, but most of them are around that. And then the last 12 years of my career, I ran a business inside of government. It's called the reimbursable activity. So we sold occupational health services. That's occupational health is anything, any kind of health service, including physical health, mental health, environmental health that federal employees or contractors need to stay healthy and on the job.
Mhm.
And it was a business. So we grew the business. When I left, it was about a $250 million business inside the
Wow.
government. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
I had a great career. It was a lot of,
Mm.
I think about 15 different jobs, which I like because I like new challenges.
Mhm. You know, Eddie, we were, Pat and I, my wife and I were talking about her career at Portchester High School when she used to work with your mom.
Oh, wow. What did she teach?
She taught English.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we
Yes, the high
married,
school,
we married in 1968. She taught at Mount Vernon for the first year, and then 1969, she got a job at Portchester High School and worked there until 73. That's when we started trying to have babies. Her doctor told her she needed to quit work or she'd never get pregnant. So in 74, we had our first daughter together.
good news.
Wonderful.
Did you live in Portchester at the time?
We lived in we lived in the town of Rye, but I mean, basically Portchester. I used to take the train down to Wall Street from the Rye station because it was closer, but yeah, yeah.
Whereabouts in the town of Rye did you live?
On Wyman Street North, off Ridge Street, before you get to the cemetery. It's the last right-hand turn going towards Rye. Think of Ridge Street, you pass the Ridge Street Shopping Center,
Right.
and it's the last right-hand turn. It's a dead-end street, and we were off a dead-end street, off a dead-end street.
That's where Lundell's Florist used to be, in that neighborhood. Remember
Near
that?
there, yeah, right, yeah. Georgie's, Joe Georgie had a monument construction company at the end of our street.
Okay.
There was a big flood many years ago. I didn't see the flood, but when I got home from work, they showed me pictures of the workers from Georgie's floating their caskets, not caskets, but their concrete things out of their yard. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
And that's also, there was a fabulous hoagie place up near the.
Oh, yes. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I can't remember the name of it. It was great. Yeah.
The steak, they had a steak and pepper. Was the
Yeah.
dive, steak, pepper, and
Yeah.
Ed, that wouldn't have been too far from where Harry Florentine lived, would it?
the other side of Westchester Avenue.
Right. Yeah. So Harry lived on the corner of Westchester and Ridge Street, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, in those apartments, and then he grew up just down the street a little bit on Ridge Street.
The Adobe.
I saw that Harry died.
Yeah.
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 He would have kept us organized, Jay.
He would have, I know.
He would have had us all together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I looked in the mirror today. I need a haircut like Harry.
Amelia has some of, I think some of the contacts. Of course, I have about 8 of them, 9 of them. So maybe if I send this recording to them, that they'll join us next time. If they're,
Okay.
Everybody had trouble with Zoom the first time. I think they sent out too much information. But it seems that at least us 4 got it right with the condensed version that I sent out, But, I know Joy Stiles is anxious to join, and Amelia, if she's ever free. And then I was trying to get Joe Coletti and John Fasolino, and most of our classmates are in heaven, there's especially the.
Are you sure it's heaven?
Well, I hope so.
Oh, I hope so too.
I hope.
I don't believe in that other place, but anyway.
Yeah, I don't think that, I think they all made it there. I'm sure of it. Just
Oh,
Especially the girls,
especially the girls, yeah.
yeah, exactly.
I think
especially the ones in the first, second row.
But what about Amelia Stranieri?
Yeah.
How is she doing?
I guess she's doing okay. I thought she would join us tonight,
Yeah.
but I don't know if she's having technical problems or not.
Mhm.
But she's still alive.
Yeah.
Bernadette Gavin, I guess, is gone. Sharon O'Brien, who joined us at our reunion that we had about 10 years ago, I guess she passed away.
Uh-huh.
Let's see, who else? Sharon On, I don't think is with us anymore.
She lived next to John
She lived-
Heisel.
Oh, she did? Oh,
Yeah,
John. Yeah.
John left us.
I
He
had,
left it. He left a blank.
Hmm.
yeah, I think there's, yeah, I wish there was, but I think there was more females that had passed on. Guys. I'm surprised Peter Dolan isn't with us tonight either. He had a good connection last.
He had some kind of a conflict, but he sent a picture.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mark made a pic. I didn't want
Everybody,
to shine us, you know.
everybody, yeah. Everybody sent one, so I had to throw mine in there too.
Oh, good.
Well, I want to show of hands, who's turned 80 yet?
John
I
Heisel.
have. I did. January 20. I'm sorry, my wife needed some help with technology. So I turned 80 in January 20. I think I'm maybe one of the oldest in the class. And then
I
I
think
think
so,
Peter is in mid-May, and then
May.
Joyce, I think, is October, November.
Yeah,
I'm
Joyce,
June,
yeah,
I'll
Joyce,
be 80 in June 27th.
June 27th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Where?
you hardly know the difference, you know?
Hmm. What about you, Ed?
August 2nd.
Okay, so you're the baby.
Well, and Joyce.
December 3rd, so I was
When were you?
I was lucky to get into the class.
When's your birthday?
December 3rd.
Oh, you are the baby.
Yeah,
Wow.
Oh.
You're
Hmm.
just a
Well,
kid.
you'll look it too, Jay.
thank you.
You know, I think they had a cutoff in our era. I mean, I think there was a like September 1st or something. Anyway, I don't know.
No, it was January. It was
Yeah.
January 1.
Oh, it's January. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
January 1. I think they changed it after that. I don't know what year it was, but I think they moved it back.
Is the school still there? Does anybody know? Is it still being used?
Oh, no. The last time we were there, it was all, we were able to get into the gymnasium, but the actual where the classrooms are was all shut off. I guess there's contaminants in there, you know?
Weren't they using it for a Head Start program for a while?
They were, but I don't think they were using the school part. They were using part of the building, but I don't think they were using where the classrooms were. John.
Oh, wow.
That was all, when we were there, it was all boarded off. You saw that video that I sent a number of years ago.
Yes.
It's on YouTube. Yeah.
I remember Harry was talking about how political it had become. And when we were there, it was in the height of the politics. And ultimately, basically, the church is gone. It's a satellite church to Holy Rosary, if you can imagine such a thing.
No, I didn't realize that. I thought that they moved everything into Our Lady of Mercy. I thought they consolidated.
No, just the opposite.
Oh,
I don't know if Corpus Christi survived or not, but I do know that the Holy Rosary became the parish church.
okay. I know that.
Where's Holy Rosary at? I don't remember.
Down you never went there, South Main Street.
Oh, Main Street, yeah.
Oh,
It was,
wow.
it was where the saw pit used to be years and years ago.
Yes, that I knew. And was it Corpus Christi? I remember going there. That's where you would go
They
to
got the-
confession if you had some really bad sins. You go to Corpus Christi because you didn't speak English, you know?
Yeah.
That's what they used to say, you know, if you ought to go, if you had a problem, you ought to go to a Jesuit because they always forgave you no matter what you did.
Made you feel good.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, when we were going to have this previous meeting, my wife told me she watches this program about weddings, and this gal was going to be married at Our Lady of Mercy Church in Portchester, New York.
No,
Oh,
Wow.
It was like, 2 weeks ago. You could get it on HGTV. It was just when my wife is not rehearsing or reviewing places to live in Hawaii, she's watching the wedding programs.
Is that your next move, Bob? Hawaii?
No. We're going to stay here.
Well, that's
We're
what
happy
you
in
think.
Kentucky.
That's what you think, right?
Does that the program say yes to the dress?
Oh, wow.
Eddie, what have you been doing?
I'm
Eddie,
sorry?
Eddie, what have you been doing?
Me, helping seniors stay on game. Tomorrow we're having a lunch for 80 at our beach park, and
Excellent.
an exercise group is going to entertain them. So it's coming along, and I'm involved in that and trying to get creative living environments for the seniors. Because obviously we're a pretty affluent neighborhood, but there are a lot of people who are, income very low on income, a lot of asset, but no income.
Yeah.
It's a real problem. But, I've been doing it now for about 12 or 13 years. It's been my retirement.
He's being very modest. He actually founded the organization, the Key. He's really the founder and the motivator. So it's
Thank you there, John.
a great achievement for Ed Stone. Truly,
Very
truly
good.
is.
Very.
I did something good in my life.
Oh, you did a lot of good things in your life.
That's good.
I think I told you before, Ed and Peter Dolan and I have stayed really very close. We talk to each other probably once a week. Usually don't get into too many arguments, but it's
It's a rule,
very
John.
nice.
We can't talk politics.
No, exactly. No, we can't talk politics. That's true. Listen, guys, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to leave. I have another Zoom to do. But I think this worked out really well, Jay. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
This
John.
is great. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will see if I can schedule another one, maybe a few weeks out, to see if I can get more participants. I mean,
Okay.
not that there's a lot of us left anyway, but I think I should be able to hustle up maybe 4 more if I can.
Well, Jay, I'm good any time of the day.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
this
it doesn't-
time.
Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Okay,
Thank
John.
you.
Okay.
See you, John.
Bye, John. Thanks.
This time seemed to work out pretty good, right? Right after dinner, although I'll be having dinner in a few minutes. But
Yeah.
it's a good time of day, Bob, for you?
This is perfect. Yeah. Any time of the day is okay with me. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. And yeah, we'll see if we can keep this
Yeah.
going.
Thanks for setting it up. I mean, the last time I saw you online, I was down in Florida
Yeah,
and you
that's
were
right.
showing me your backyard.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's a while ago.
That was, probably 20 years ago.
Yeah, that's when the cameras first came out, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah.
At least we have a better visual now. We can see what we look like, or
Yeah. Well, Eddie, I want to mention, if you get a new car, call me, okay?
I get a new car.
When you get a new car, give me another call.
Oh,
You
that's
remember?
right.
Wait.
Yes.
Jay, I get a call from Ed. He says, who's it? Bob Bova? He says, I just bought a new car. I had my phone transferred and I'm calling you by accident.
We did have a nice chat. It was nice to talk to you.
We really did. It was great. Yeah, it was
And I've
shortly
learned-
after the collapse of that condo.
Oh, God, wasn't that awful?
Yeah.
It's scary. I mean, we're still suffering down here from that.
How
The
so?
building I'm in, it's only 89 units, and it's in very good shape, but it has a couple of flaws, and it's going for its 40-year certification, and it's taking a really long time. And it makes everybody a little bit angry. I don't think we have a problem, but there is some anxiety
Yeah.
in that it isn't finished.
Mhm.
And that was a horrible situation, and they haven't finished investigating. but I'm sure there was some huge corruption
Yeah,
way back.
Yeah.
it's a shame. Really is a shame.
Jay, didn't you have an apartment in Fort Lauderdale or somewhere?
I did have a condo there, and they kept slapping me with all the fees, you know. So after a while, I got disgusted with it and sold it.
Yeah.
You know, one thing after it was one thing after another. It didn't seem like things were planned well, you know.
I agree. I think coming to visit is a lot smarter for
Yeah.
people. You know, owning is fine. You're going to be here forever.
Yeah.
And of course, we haven't been able to go. You know, we bought this apartment thinking, oh my God, we can go and travel. We just finished a couple of nice trips. Thought that's the way our life was going to be. And then boom, we've been sitting around
Yeah.
with it. We have a new car.
You have a new car.
Oh, you have a new car.
Eddie, I got a message for you, by the way, that I was supposed to pass on to you. And this is the message from Joyce. I will meet you across the street from the school on top of the garage roof.
Whoa. Whoa.
So I don't know what that means.
Oh, look out.
I have no idea what that means. But that's what she said to pass on to you.
Okay.
All right?
Great. Good to see you all.
Good to see you, Ed.
It's great to be with you all.
All right, we'll do it again.
All right. Thanks a
Okay,
lot.
I look forward to it. Jay, thank you so much for setting
Thanks
this
for
up.
doing it, Jay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good night, Ed. Good night,
Bye now.
Jay.
Bye.
Good night, Ed.